Welcome back, guys. Reggie versus Alice, coming at you with another video live from an actual heroic that I'm doing. But I wanted to talk about badges of justice. Badges of justice, right? All right, so I'm at the point now. I know we're in week 3 of Classic WoW. There's some folks still kind of doing their slow grind to 70. For the folks that kind of zug their way to 70, took a little bit of PTO or full-time streamers, things like that. They've been 70 for about 3 weeks. And now is about the time where you start to farm and hoard your badges of justice, right? So take a look at my inbox here, or my bags. I have 61 badges of justice, right? You got 61 of those. And the point is, in a future patch, old school patch 2.3, with us it might be phase 2, but there's going to be a future patch that allows us to get better, more epic gear with the badges of justice than what's available in Shadow City. So right now, like I said, I have 61. There is an old school post that I'm gonna go to right here that kind of breaks it down. So you guys see on the screen here, patch 2.3, this is in 2007, introducing a ton more gear for purchase with badges. It's good gear too. The downside is expensive, so start farming now. Bracers are 35 badges. Everything else is 60 to 75 badges, right? All right. The reason why I wanted to share that is because I remember from 15 years ago that being the case, where there was additional vendors in Shadow City that you could buy gear from that were separate from the I think his name is Guineas, that you buy the badge gear from now. Of course, my option, and I always tell everyone who kind of asks me about warriors and things like that on my server, once again, servers DV Delight, is always go for your 41 badge trinket. That is going to be the most significant upgrade for all your classes, in my opinion, especially for your DPS classes, your physical DPS classes. The Bloodlust Brooch is a significant upgrade. I'm going to always have it equipped until like later on phase 5, phase 6. But me getting, and if you guys saw my video that's going to be out soon, if not, by this recording, it's probably already out. I dropped a video talking about me getting the World Drop epics and having those equipped. Like the Night Watch, the Night Watchman is one of them. The Chest of Exile, I think I have, is the other one. Those were pretty easy to get. Chest Guard of Exile was pretty easy to get. And the reason why I got those is because those are going to cost me badges that I can now save. So I'm going to try to be ahead of the curve. Now, by the time, we don't know when this patch will drop, but by the time it drops, everyone might be able to have 100+ badges from doing heroics every day. I plan to have, if the median is 100, then I plan to have 200. Because just what that post that I saw from 2007 said, one piece of gear is going to cost between 60 and 75 badges. I know there's going to be like a tier 5 helm or something like that, or equivalent, that's going to cost, I think, 75 badges, right? So people are thinking, oh shoot, you got 61 badges. That's a hell of a lot of badges. You can get, almost 2 pieces of gear now. You want to start saving those and wait till you get gear in raids. Don't spend, in my opinion, unless it's a significant upgrade, maybe the shield if you're a tank or something like that. But for like the rings, I wouldn't bother. For the neck pieces, I wouldn't bother. For the cloaks, I wouldn't bother. Those are 3 pieces you can get in Kara. And you can run Kara each week for the cheap. So what I would do is, instead of buying a ring, a neck, or maybe even your helm pieces, I would wait to getting your tier pieces from Kara, and then that way you can be able to have additional badges saved up for the big dick gear that comes out in the future patch. If you know anything about how Blizzard does Classic WoW now, is that they've been pumping out phases early, very early. So I would honestly say to expect that patch, let's say it's June, is this recording, maybe by August, by September at the latest, there'll be another patch with better gear. They're going to roll TBC out very quickly. Wild Classic was like a year and a half, and they got 5 phases to go in TBC. So expect phase 2 around, you know, August, maybe September. And by then, you should be able to have a ton of badges saved up, even if you are a slow leveler and still waiting to get to 70. The heroic, I'm not the heroics, but the raids now don't give badges, but there is going to be a surplus of badges that do drop from dailies in the future and other content. And of course, raids also is going to start to drop badges of justice. It's going to be the currency for you to be able to get gear. So my opinion is to get your 41 point or 41 badge trinket as soon as possible, and that's it. I wouldn't honestly spend my badges on anything else. I will start saving those now, and that way, as soon as that patch drops, as long as they don't have another piece that you need to get, if it's straight up badges, you could be able to have, you know, 100-200 badges saved and get 1 or 2, maybe 3 pieces of top tier gear that is better than the lower tier Kara gear that's available now. It'll kind of, you're kind of investing in the future, so to speak, in my opinion. That's what I'm planning to do. I still plan to run as many heroics as I can do each day. They've been fun. I've been having fun in WoW. But as a clicker, and that's crazy, right? You also want to be able to start saving those now, and kind of, if you can get something in Kara now, I wouldn't spend badges on the equivalent, to be honest. I'm going to still be rocking that PvP trinket, that PvP ring that you get for doing the Auction Down quest. I'm not going to upgrade that to the Band of Arathi Kings, even though the Band of Arathi Kings is nice. I should have got out the whirlwind right there. Even though the Band of Arathi Kings is nice, I don't want to spend 25 badges when I can have that go towards a nice piece in the near future. Especially with Blizzard rolling out patches like Mad Men, not giving people time to kind of invest in and take the slow route. So that's going to put the slow levelers, the people that weren't able to get time off at a disadvantage. And then it's going to put the people that were there from day one at an advantage to start hoarding the badges. So that's my take. Let me know what you guys think. This is Reggie vs. Solace coming to you with a new video talking about the ways you can kind of hoard your badges of justice and why. There's going to be gear, bracers, helms, maybe even new trinkets that's going to cost at the minimum 60, at the maximum 75, and you're only going to have that for your gear. You want to have that for your badges going forward. So hoard your badges. Don't spend unnecessary badges on gear that you can easily find in Karazhan, Gru's Lair, and Mactherin. And that's just my take. Let me know what you guys think of the video. Reggie vs. Solace. Sub to the Twitch channel, twitch.tv, Reggie vs. Solace. We stream a couple times a week. Nothing too serious. But come on over and hang out, ask questions, tell me that I'm wrong, tell me that you're going to spend the badges on all the gear from Gehennas or Garrus right now. And you can, just come in there, cuss me out, however you want to do it. But I'm going to start hoarding these badges now so I can get 3, maybe 4 pieces of gear when the new badge gear drops. If there's no other time restriction on it. If it's just straight up badges, I plan to have 100 to 200 of those ready to go. And that's my take. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Reggie vs. Solace, signing out.